Hi, it's Kristen, and in this lesson we're going to talk about organizing and searching your drive. One of the most important things that you can do in your Google Drive is to create a folder system that makes sense to you and is easy to find documents. It's very easy to create a folder. Simply go to New on the left-hand side and you can create a folder. The great thing about creating folders is you can also create folders within folders. And you want to start about thinking about a naming system. So you may want to name your folders with a year or a course or some sort of committee that you're on. You can see over here on the left-hand side that I have a variety of different folders. And one of the things that we're going to talk about a little bit later on is if you are maybe have an overwhelming number of files, you can start by just archiving everything you've done in that year and then kind of starting over. One of the other things that you can do with your folders is you can, up here at the top, if you have a folder that you don't like, you can rename that folder down here. You can color code your folders. So if you want to keep everything for your classroom one color, but everything for your building work another color, that's a nice way, visual way to stay organized. And then you can also go ahead and share your folders right from this drop-down menu. If you have some folders that you'd like to rename, at any point you can rename those folders. And then finally you can add a star to those folders. That's one of the ways that you can search for things in your drive is by certain things that are starred. So if I go over here on the left hand side, this is another way to kind of organize and search your drive. You can look in your drive, but you can also look at things that have recently been shared with you or that you've recently worked on, excuse me. You can look at things that you have starred. These are things that are maybe more important, and then those will kind of rise to the top as you star things. You notice here that I've starred this one. If at any time you decide that you don't want to star those items, you can always unstar, remove the star from that item over here on the right hand side. So if you have things that are over starred, you can do that. So that's one way that you can, or those are several ways that you can organize your drive by creating folders. Now, if you have some things in your drive that haven't been moved to folders, it's very easy to move things into a folder. You can simply highlight it and then come up here to the top and move it to the folder that you want that to go into. So for example, this is going to go into my tech integration and it's going to go under Chromebooks. If I decide I want to move it into something and I don't even have a folder there, I could decide I want to create a new folder, maybe call that cases and move that right into this here. Right now I'm just going to move it here. You can also highlight multiple things at once. You can hold down your shift key and highlight a whole group of files and move those the same way. And then if you decide that you don't want to use the move there, you can also drag your items into folders. So you can drop and drag as well as moving. So those are two different ways to organize your files once you have them in your drive so that they're in folders and they're easy to find. In the next video, we'll talk about how to search your drive for things that you need.